guys, this is Angie, and today I am doing it full weave 3-part with an adjustable band. My client today has very long and thick, gorgeous hair. She does these hairstyles for less maintenance while we're in college, and also she does it to get length and to protect her hair. So these are mostly protective styles that she get done. I'll even I'm going to show you the after picture, and I'll show you some other styles that she's done that I've done for her. Okay, here's her closure. It has 3 parts in it. This is a 3-part closure. And this is the band. Yes, she has a band on her closure. And this is the first braid. I'm going to put 4 braids on the top. The band is so she can adjust it. I will not be sewing it in the front to her scalp or along the braids. Only around the closure will I be sewing it, so that way it grows out. She can actually pull it up and adjust it with the band. And that way she doesn't jeopardize her edges. So right now I'm getting ready to put the 4 braids on top. Sorry guys, my video is a little dark. It's a little chilly in my living room, and yes, this is my junky office. I do a lot of arts and crafts. I have a lot of books, and I write. But I guess it could be straightened up a little bit, but yeah, I have a lot of stuff in my office. But right now I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing to her hair. I am not going to let the video go the entire time that I'm doing her braiding. So I'll just cut that part right out. Almost done. And when I'm done with the top, I'm going to show you the top and also how it looks with the closure on top. Okay, the 4 braids are done. See, 4 braids on the top of her head. Oh, did I knock the comb down again? Okay, let's see how it looks. And try it on. So this way I test it out to, to make sure that the braids are in the right position, in the right spot, in the middle, because I don't want to braid her whole head and sew it down, then have to take it all down to redo the closure part. Okay, can you see? No, it's a little dark, but you can see the parts there. See? It looks very natural. You do not see her braids at all, and you will not see her braids. You put the wefts of the hair over the braids. and only the parts will show. See the length? That's just a side braid, and at the top it's even longer. It's almost to the middle of her back. But I have to hide all of this hair. I do not tuck the first one with the first part of the braid. As you see, I'm going to put it on the second braid, and I'm going to do that in loops all the way around and then sew it down flat. Yeah, I'm a little heavy handed, but she alright. See, I'm going to loop that around this second braid, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. I know it's like taking me forever to do this part. Make sure you ask your client if they want their edges out, because some people actually leave some of their edges out, although they have a lace front on the sides. But I'm not leaving anything out this time. I should be using the edges on the lace front itself. Okay guys, this is how I do it. I use a crochet needle. Yes. Depends on how thick the hair is. It's pretty hard to get it through at the thick parts, but I try to pull the top part in because the rest I'm going to sew down anyway in the back. But this way it eliminates the braid, and it just blends it in with her hair. Like I said, I use a crochet needle, a real crochet needle. I have used the hook, and really that's called hooking the hair, and they call it, if you go to a beauty supply and you ask for a crochet needle, they give you a hook, a rug hook, and that's not a crochet needle, that's a rug hook. But they do work pretty well because when you pull them through, it doesn't pull the hair. And this is the finished. I've sewn down the back, and as you can see, I've pulled her hair up and crocheted it in. Okay, it's a link at the bottom if you would like to know how do a sew in. I'm going to show you part of what I'm doing here. As you can see, I put the top in. I've sewn it around and sewn it down, and you can see her band, and it looks very natural. No thread at the top, only on the sides. Here you go. She has 3 bundles. Each one is shorter than the other. The longest bundle will go in her back, and then I will go with the second one, and then the shortest one will be on top, and it will create like a layered effect. She does not want the hair cut, so in order not to cut the hair and put it in layers, I will be just going from side to side and laying it flat and sewing it in that way. I am not sewing this hair to the band. The hair is not being sewed to the band. It's only being sewed to her hair. If she had thin hair, I would be using a net, or if her hair was thin on the front, I would be using netting to secure the weft. But her hair is very thick and very strong, and she takes very good care of it, oiling it and keeping it moisturized, even though she has the weave on. And it makes it easier to get to her scalp when you don't have to put the netting on. And when I do use netting, I try to use the one with the largest mesh. I don't like using the one that's really closed in, because it's like not allowing your scalp to breathe. It's like wearing a hat all day, so I don't use that one. Okay, there we go. And I will be putting this in. And the great thing about putting this in, if you pay $100 to $200 or $300 for your hair, which the hair that I have in my head I paid $2 for, and it's human hair. I catch sales, but if you pay that kind of money for your hair, don't throw it away. Take care of it while it's in your head. When you see people with it just looking really, really bad, evidently you're not taking care of your own hair, because you have to take care of the fake hair, you know, to take care of your hair underneath. So they take it out and just throw it in the garbage. But if it's human hair and you're taking good care of it and it's not shedding really bad and you paid a lot of money for it, take it out, detangle it, wash it, condition it. Use a very mild shampoo, the same kind you would use in your hair. No, sulfates and all that stuff in it. Or just could do a condition wash. Condition it. Put it in conditioner and cold water and just clean your hair and let it air dry. And then once you let it air dry, brush it out. If you like, put some sheen in it, but I would just brush it out. I wouldn't put any extra oils in your in the hair. I would just brush it out and lay it out to dry and save it for next time. I see no reason in throwing it away until it's to the point you can't use it anymore. I would not be cutting any length. I would not be doing any cutting on this hair, so she can use it again. I had one customer that customer for 10 years. Beautiful, beautiful lady. But I got to the point where I just could not mentally do hair like I was doing hair. I mean, I was having, at least 10 customers a week or more. I mean, I had more than that. I couldn't even count all the customers I had. I just got to the point where I couldn't do hair anymore. I didn't want to do hair anymore because so many other things were going on in my life. And but I bought her some hair. It was like $51 a pack, like $50 a pack, and it was like original price $110 a pack. That hair lasted 5 years. I would take it out and I would put it back in the exact same way that I took it out. And so when I put it back in, I hardly ever really had to cut it, but maybe just a little bit to trim it a little. But she had that hair for 10 years and took really, really good care of it. And you can too. Okay, now we're finished. Look at there. She's brushing it out. It's pretty flat. In a minute, I'm going to show you the top. Well, she's going to show you the parts in the top. It's very long, so I'm gonna give her a little help here and brush it in the back for her. Came out beautifully. Came out beautiful on me. Okay, now she's going to show you the parts. She cuts her own lace. I do not cut her lace for her. She cuts it because she cuts it the way she wants it cut. So, see? You know, most of my customers, they pretty much like my service because I try to do what they ask me to do. If it's something I ever never done before, I figure it out. So, see how natural that looks? No thread, no pulling. Just looks natural. And she can adjust the band when it grows out. But the rest is sewn to her scalp. Sewn to her, not her scalp. I mean, it's sewn to her hair. So there she is. That's the finished product. She's looking beautiful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding.